As usual, I just have to choose a windy day, but this is the last day before the temperature plummets, and we'll have a low of 18 in a couple nights. But I'm down here in Yoctangee Park in Chillicothe, down below the Mulberry Street entrance. That's an extension of Mulberry, and this is, I forget the name of this road, but it goes along the tennis courts. You can see the pump house in the background. Construction is ongoing for the the Appalachian Community Grant Fund improvements here. And as usual, you turn over a clod of earth in the park, and you find today's treasures, which was yesterday's trash. So someone's already picked out a few items here, and I added to the pile. Looks like the bottom of a vase in the center. Got 3 partial bottles from the Chillicothe Bottling Company. Some ceramic. There's a cobalt blue, probably from a rectangular glass bottle. Broken maybe Coke bottle, big thick thing. White, part of a white electrical insulator, and then a cap for a preserves bottle with probably a zinc lid. But the park is developed in the old Siler River floodplain and channel. Part of the channel was here, which has been filled in long ago, probably 1870s, as this was being developed into City Park, later renamed Yoctangee Park. The other part of the riverbed was developed into the Park Lake. But as is the tradition, any low spot was a dump site before this became a park. So there's all sorts of spoils, earthen spoils. So cast iron pipe there, about 4-inch diameter. Looks like an asphalt brick. Some sort of steel ring. Something with wire on it. Chip off the old block. Piece of sandstone. Some paving block. All sorts of things that are found here, which makes me wonder if this required a Section 106 archaeological survey before this kind of work was done, but don't tell anyone I said that. Big pile here with the recent rain. All sorts of things are coming to the surface. They're being washed off. Part of a bottle, upside down neck of a bottle. Bits of coal. Paving blocks, some stone blocks. That one looks like it had been burned. Chunks of rust, regular rust. Another bottle. These bottles are pretty common. You can even find them intact at times. Must have produced thousands and thousands of them. Paving blocks, another part of a neck of a bottle. Is there a maker's mark on this? That's in good shape. Looks blank. Nope, Sciatoville. Some black ceramic, and all sorts of neat things, which, if there were any good pieces, they've probably been picked off already. This is all part of the new road is coming through here somewhere, probably on top of these manholes here. So putting in the drainage, or tying in with the flood drainage system. These square boxes would be for drainage. Those are storm drains. And then the circular one probably ties into the drain from the Park Lake, which is up this way. So some complicated engineering, and that drain continues on. And when the flood wall was built, this pump house is a gate in case the river is higher than the water in the park. It pumps water out of the park into the river, and that just suffered an electrical fire and burned up a motor, I think, so that was in the news recently. but the drain of the Park Lake runs under that building through the structure on the other side of the flood wall. So, change. That's Riverside and Mulberry, undergoing reconstruction, for better or worse. I don't know what they're doing grading this area here, but the clump of trees there's part of a foundation wall for part of the tannery that used to stand at this corner. It's another whole story. I have too many stories in me. But while things are going on and no one chases you off, there's plenty to see here. Continuing on this large spoil, there's some plate glass here. That's about 5 inches, 6 inches long, and a paving block, piece of white glazed clay, looks like a brown beer bottle, no maker's mark I can see on it. This one is Whistler Bottling Works, Chillicothe, Ohio, with the neck broke off it. So all sorts of finds here.